So, now that I've shown you around the pack's den, and you've had some time to acclimatize, do you still feel like being my mate is what you really desire? Oh, you do? Well, that's a surprise. And here I was thinking that the pack's tendency to get overexcited would have scared you off already. Oh, now that's a new one. You find it entertaining and adorable. They are quite a fun bunch, aren't they? Always running around, sometimes causing that little bit of mischief. I mean, there's some doing it now. Oh, now that is interesting. You've become fond of the pups as well. Ah, you like the way everyone works together to raise them. Oh, that's fair enough. You're a very different human to some of the others we've come across. Most of the time the others just want to hunt us down, should I say. Well, those that think we still exist anyway. Luckily, being lichens, sometimes we can hide ourselves a bit easier and just make us out to be a mildly primitive village. But who needs all the technology sometimes when you've got the powers of a wolf? Easy enough to communicate in the distance we need just by a quick howl. Oh, you're wondering about changing as well. You want to know when I'm going to turn you. Well, I did want to wait for you to have a couple months to really make your mind about that. The turning process can be a little uncomfortable, shall we say. Most of the people and wolves in this pack were born into it. But there is a couple that have been turned into it. If you would like their side of the story, I can show you where their tents are later. Yes, some of them prefer to live in tents. Oh, nothing. Just keeping an eye on the scent. One of the Alpha's job. Making sure there's nothing threatening nearby. Yeah, I need to protect my pack. That is one of my many jobs. Anyway, how have you been finding the food? Oh. Yes. Us werewolves still like our cooked food. Nothing better than a good steak there and there. Oh, you thought we ate raw? No. We can, especially in our wolf forms. But we still like the human side of the cuisine. Gotta look after both sides after all. So, moving on to our own bond, if you still want to be the mate of the Alpha, how about we go on a little date? Yes, you heard me right. A date. We still date. How about we get in my truck? Yes, I have a truck. I don't just run everywhere. There's a little bit of technology around us. We're hard to find, mainly because the location is hidden, and we know how to find it. But me, I definitely know where to find it. I was born, raised, and now control this place. I can take us out of here and back in whenever I please. So, how about we get in my truck, we go to the nearby village, and I take you for a coffee. And we can also have some food there as well. Yes, they've got food places there. Plenty of options of whatever you want. Yeah, you like that idea? Excellent. So, how about you go get changed, and I shall meet you on the west side of our town, or village, however you want to call it. And I shall take you to the garage where my truck is kept, and then we can see where you want to go. And if you decide you want to, you do not have to come back with me if you'd rather be left there to make your way back. I have plenty of money that I can supply you with. No? Oh. Well, as much as you say no now, I shall leave you to make that decision once we're there. Sometimes returning to human civilization is the trigger to making one return, rather than turn. Yes, I did just make a little wordplay there. Oh, come on. Just because I'm a werewolf and an alpha at that does not mean I can't have a sense of humour. You just haven't seen it yet. Yes, I was very serious when you first met and when you first brought to me, because I need to be. I need to protect my pack, and I always will. If you're a part of that pack, and especially my mate, then I will protect you fore and foremost above all. And so will the pack. To the pack, the alpha end is made the most important too. Some even have their pack mates as the Geddy, the second in command. Oh? You're wondering about that name? Yes, Geddy. It is derived from the name of one of the Norse wolves that serve Odin, Geddy and Freki. I'm probably butchering those if I'm perfectly honest, but it's part of the culture, so I try and get it right. I myself am not a Norse, but it is very much part of the werewolf culture, so as much as I should be, I'm not. My mother was not of Norse. My father, he was a troubled soul. It's why we're in this snowy region and not somewhere a bit more pleasant. But I don't mind. My fur matches, and I like the snow. No. We can go a bit more into my family's history some other time. My mother? No. She's not around anymore. She passed shortly after my father did. But don't worry. I am not sad of the matter. I grieved viciously for the days before and after. But what is done cannot be undone. So I shall move forward with strength and the spirit of a wolf, as all our werewolves kind do. So, I have prepared a room for you to get changed. It is within my living area, not my room, but my complex, shall we say, that I live within. I do not live lavishly, but as the Alpha, I get certain perks. So whilst you're staying with me, you get the same perks. Also being my, what's the word? Hopeful mate, shall we say? Oh no, if you do decide to be my mate, I am more than happy to have you. I am very much infatuated and already feel myself adoring you. But I do not want that to sway your decision on whether or not you would rather go back to the human world. Yes, I do have a heart, and I do care viciously. So I'd rather make you know the decision you're making and everything it entails. Well, I'm glad you think so. Anyway, I shall see you in about 15 minutes, and we shall go on our date. Yes? Okay. See you in a bit.